diagnosed with it for about 6 years. The past, I want to say, I think it's actually been 7 or 8 years that I've been diagnosed with bipolar. I'm not really sure. But the past few years, I've really, really honed in on what makes me tick, what sets off certain symptoms. Like, I can tell if my mood's about to shift, if it's about to shift into depression, or if it's about to shift into mania. Like, I can feel these things in my bones, right? But this kind of came out of nowhere. Like, I don't know if it's just because I've been having like a stressful week and I've been focusing on other things that I haven't been paying attention to my triggers. But like, I'm just irritable, and I know I shouldn't be, and I can't, I really can't help it. Like, I don't, what's going on in my head is this. I'm sitting here, right? I'm gonna give a fake scenario, but like, say I'm at work and this coworker is like talking to me about her day, right? And I'm literally sitting there in my head like, I don't give a crap. Get the heck away from me. And then I'd be wanting to say stuff like, you think that's bad? And I just want to like go in and be like, you don't even care about me. You've been sitting here talking about yourself for like 10 minutes. You haven't even asked how my day is. But I want to do it in such like an aggressive way. Like, I just want to argue. And like, that's a fake scenario because I haven't even gotten to work. So I'm just making that up. But like, someone will say something, and like, in my mind, I just can find a way to make it into an argument. And then, because I know this about myself, I'm like, you really shouldn't argue about that. It's really not that serious. Maybe she's just having a bad day. And I'm like talking myself out of arguing, but then I still like, it's like rises up in me. Like, this anger is just like rising up, and I'm trying to like let it disperse in a very small way, because I know myself, and I know the energy has to come out, but I want it to come out in like a positive way, and I don't know how or what to do, because I'm like so irritable. Like, people are looking at me, and in my head I'm like, oh, you want to fight? Let's fight. Like, what? It's so insane. But anyways, all that to say, this morning I've just been praying, and I've just been saying, God, help me to help me, because I don't know how to help me. I just know I need help. And that was accompanied by some screams and some groaning, some inner groaning happening. But I know that the only way to get out of this mood is to accept it and not fight it. But I'm so scared that if I don't fight it, it will turn into arguments. And that's part of my bipolar disorder that I haven't quite figured out just yet. Because I don't want to argue over something that doesn't matter. Like, I really don't. I don't want to argue with people I love over something that is very trivial and not even really real, to be completely honest, because that's going to ruin relationships. But I also know that the more that I fight whatever feeling I have, the worse that it is in the end. So maybe I just need to go to like a destruction room or something. I don't really know. I have to find a way to get this like anger and frustration out, and my only ways of coping with anger and frustration, which aren't always like healthy, is crying and fighting. And I don't really want to do either. Maybe I can make myself cry. Maybe I'll watch like something that's gonna make me cry, and then all these emotions that I'm feeling will come out. I don't really know. But yeah. So to all of you out there with bipolar disorder, you are known, you are seen, you are heard. I get it. The struggle is real. People don't understand. Like, you might seem healthy and fine to them because you've learned how to maneuver around your disorder, but there's still a fight in here that is like incredibly exhausting. And I just want you to know, like, you're not alone. I'm fighting there with you by the grace of God. We will learn how to manage our symptoms and live a healthy life. And, you know, not every mood shift is going to be perfect. We're going to really have to work on communication and just knowing ourselves. But I really, truly believe that I can live with this disorder. And I won't let it, like, win. Like, I can never get rid of it, but I can't let it put me into a position of defeat. And I pray that you don't either. So I love you today. God loves you always. And keep fighting, even if it's exhausting. Even if it's exhausting, keep fighting. I gotta go to work now. I'm just gonna shut my office door and listen to happy music, because music really plays a role in my mood. And I really want to listen to like some really angry music because I feel angry, but I know it's just gonna make it worse. So any music suggestions for me, greatly appreciate it. Love you guys.